big wheels rolling, I gotta keep them going.
Alright guys, we are in Ripley. This is Ripley, what state? Mississippi. I forgot what state I was in. You guys been to this place with me before. We're picking up floor dry and oil dry, or however you call this stuff. And we've been there before. If you remember, one time I was there forever. It was a long line. And I'm hoping this time I can get right in there and get right out. But it is 43,000 pounds, and I'm hoping they know how to load a reefer, because I got 1,000 pounds sticking on the front of my trailer. So, but anyway, we're gonna get over there. We're gonna pick up this load. So, yeah, we are in Ripley, Mississippi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Trying to sound like Elvis. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, we are in Memphis. Good old Memphis at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. I almost said Eastern Time. Rhonda says we're less than 2 miles to 240. We're on 72. We took this 72 all the way from Mississippi into Tennessee, and we're not that far from Arkansas. As you guys know, Memphis is right there at the state line, so. And this road got more dips. Oh, I'm telling you. More bumps. You can shake a stick at, man. You guys, I know you guys can hear that. Boom, 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 boom. Won't have a truck left by the time I get off this road. I know I'm complaining, am I? I guess I got that right, being that we're paying highway tax out here, right? Then we have construction, and then I'm complaining about that. Oh, not really. I'm not complaining.
In a half mile, keep to the left on I-240 West, and then keep to the left in 0.8 miles.
I am complaining about the bugs hitting my windshield. Holy cow, man. It's like I got a big target on that windshield. Boom, boom.
In a quarter mile, keep to the left on I-240 West, and then keep to the left in 0.8 miles.
That's why I got my camera so close to the window. It's got to hit that circle area right there, and before it messes up. So the windshield may appear to be kind of clean, but if it was away from that window, then you guys would say, holy cow, Jukebox, don't you ever clean that window? Yes, I do. Ooh, we got to slow down on this curve. We have big old totes of oil dry. They're not in bags. Well, they are in bags. They're like tote bags. You know what I'm talking about? We got 22 of them tote bags. Yeah. And I got some low bars. God, she loves me, don't she? But we got some of them low bars back there to keep it from rolling, you know, because them things will roll if you're not, you don't pin them up. My straps won't do no good because I have a reefer, so I have to hope that the load, have to hope that the load locks work. Yeah. You know, you guys know I don't really talk about politics, and I really don't, because that is the one thing that you cannot, no way, shape, or form, in any fashion, get two people to agree about. You know, what you think might be right, somebody would just dog you about it, call you every name there is in the book. Even though we do live in the United States, and as a U.S. citizen and a taxpayer, we have the right to vote any way we want to vote, right? But you're always going to have somebody out there that's going to really dog you. I will not, no way, shape, or form, dog anybody for how they vote. I will dog somebody if they don't vote. You have to vote. You must vote. Well, if you want to be able to express your feeling. I mean, if you don't vote, then you're going to gripe about who's going to be our president. Then you don't have no right to vote or no right to gripe. And that's always my opinion. You know, I think Truckin' Bozo. If you guys know who he was, he did the WLW All Night Trucking Network there in Cincinnati. But he always said you have to vote, especially in the trucking community, because you know we're huge. You know, if every trucker went out there and voted, holy cow! You know, they would be more careful with us. But you hear that over half of the truckers out there don't even vote, and their excuse is, well, I'm not going to be there in time to vote, or I'm not going to, you know, or my vote don't count. You know. You can vote absentee. You can do that. That's what I'm going to have to do, because there's no way I'm probably not going to be there when it's time to vote. And am I going to sit here and tell you who I'm going to vote for? Heck no. Because if I do, I tell you what, there are going to be people out there with sticks, and they're going to want to burn me on a stake. You know. It don't matter. If I vote for one, then that's wrong. If I vote for the other one, it don't matter. That's wrong. You know, but politics is the one thing I don't really talk about that much, because, well, you know, that's your right to be private about anyway. That's why you walk into a ballot, you know, with the curtain closed, so you can vote, you know, and you can do it privately. You don't have to announce who it is. But I've been watching, watching too. But I've been listening to a whole lot of CNN on my. Somebody thought I was for Fox, you know, and no, you know, I was only listening to Fox because it was on inside a truck stop. It's like they got a big old thing there that says, "Do not touch our TV," you know. So I had to watch Fox, you know, but I do listen to CNN quite a bit, and you know, you hear the fighting on there. You got people there. There's a show going on, right? And they're yelling and screaming and what they think is right and what they think is wrong. And I just find it so funny. You know, one's got to step over the other. But every now and then I do switch over to Fox. And I do kind of listen, because I understand that Fox is really for the Republican and CNN is for the Democrat. And if you're going to listen to CNN, you're going to hear quite a bit about Hillary Clinton, and then they're going to dog Donald Trump. And if you're listening to Fox, well, they're going to talk about Donald Trump, and they're really going to get on to Hillary. So, I mean, I came to listen to both, and I tell you what, this is going to be quite interesting how this is going to go. And you know, all I can say is this: Hillary has done some things that made her untrustworthy to a lot of people out there, but she's a politician. And then you got Donald Trump, and he's not a politician, he's a businessman, and he's wanting to run our country like a business, which I don't really see nothing wrong with that. It's a different angle, right? I mean, oh, hold on. Excuse me. And we've had politicians in office for how many years, so I don't know, maybe something different may work, but time will only tell how that's going to go. I must be allergic to Memphis here. But it's kind of, but you listen to it, and it's kind of, in my book, it's kind of like a comedy show. I mean, you got one set of politicians, one party that is really knocking the Democrat, then you got the Democrat really knocking the. This is the one time, and I will say this is the one time I wish we had somebody decent in the independent field. Well, kind of, almost, you know. But, nope, I'm not even going to tell you if I'm a Democrat or a Republican, because, again, you know, there would be so much. Nah, I just keep that to myself, and that goes the same with religion. I don't really talk about religion either. I mean, yes, I say God bless you guys, and I mean that, or you know, if somebody needs prayers, I believe in that. You know, I just don't go in there preaching like a preacher, because I'm not. You know. But if you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm not going to vote because we have Hillary in there and we got Donald in there, that's your right. You have that right not to vote. That's your prerogative. But if you're going to sit and you're going to bitch about the way things are being ran or who may be in there and you don't like, and you're going to sit there and bitch about it, and you did not vote, then you have no right to complain. You really don't. And that's my opinion. I'll stick with it. I really will. You know? That's one of the freedoms that we have. That you can vote. And if enough of you guys vote the way that you vote, then that's how that party gets in there. But if another party gets in there, or the opposite party gets in there, and you didn't want that party in there, but the other party only lost by 1 point, you could have been the one that... Dang, Rhonda. She. Yes. But you could have been the one vote that would have gotten your politician in there. Enough of that. I won't talk about it no more. No, I'm not going to do that. We are in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, yeah.